I have been sent a camera which is primarily marketed as a baby/pet monitor, and I have neither of these. Unless... So I don't have a baby in a cot that I need to monitor, or a free roaming pet for that matter, but I do have a Mango. This is Mango, my budgie. Say hello, Mango. Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, then just hello. My name is Scott and I like to make videos. And this one is about this, the 360 Cam 2 from Nooie. Now, this is not a sponsored video, but Nooie were kind enough to send me this for free. So thank you for supporting small creators such as myself. Now, whilst all the images promote this as a baby monitor, to me, it certainly seems to be more than that. And I mean, who needs a baby monitor that has a rotating head? At time of filming this video, this will set you back £59.99 Great British pounds, and you'll find a link in the description down below. Thanks. So before we see why this is potentially more than just a budgie monitor, we need to get into the box and see what we get. First thing thrusted into our view is the Gumph, which is also known as a user manual. Below this we have a little box that contains a Type A to micro USB charge cable, a bracket for wall or ceiling mounting, a UK power adapter, and a set of screws and plugs. Even further below this we have a couple of stickers and then the camera itself, which measures 3.07 by 3.07 by 4.88 inches and weighs 262 grams. And that's your lot. Unboxing done. As you've just seen, this is the black version, and very sexy it is. As you can see, not many come in black nowadays, but it is also available in white if you so wish. It has a 2K resolution, which will help keep the image crisp when using the inbuilt 8x digital zoom, and it has a 101-degree field of view when obviously not panning. And although they mention it only once in their listing, this does in fact pan and tilt, which rotates 355 degrees horizontally and 94 degrees vertically. It's also compatible with both Android and iOS devices. It supports 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi only. We'll see how this gets on with my mixed 2.4 and 5 GHz in testing. And yes, it is wireless, but this is for the data connection only. You will still need to plug this into mains for power. And because it is mains powered, it can record 24/7, which it does to an up to 128GB micro SD card, not supplied. You can also use their cloud service, which starts from £4.30 per month for the 24/7 recording option. Other options are available. It has all the features you would expect from a security camera, including motion detection, notifications, night vision, sound detection, and two-way audio. So without further ado, here is what 2K footage from this camera looks and sounds like. Hello, here's some example footage from the camera, which is actually indoors because it's an indoor camera, but I'm quite happy because it's absolutely pissing it down right now and I don't want to get wet. So yeah, some example footage. And finally, no hub is needed. Is compatible with Mrs. A and Google Home, and there is no subscription fee for basic use, that is. More on this in a bit. So without further ado, let's get it set up and tested. Start by grabbing the Nooie app from your app store of choice. Plug in the power and remove the little lens cover, and then if using one, insert your micro SD card, which goes in the little chin right here. Open the app and allow it the network and Bluetooth permissions it needs, and if you don't have an account, then get one created and sign in. Once inside the app, click on Add Device and then choose the camera you have. I was sent the 2.4 GHz only version. Allow the app the permissions it needs, scan the QR code presented by the app with the camera, and then it will start to pair. And when complete, will make a pleasant noise. The app will also advise when it's done. Give your camera a name and then you're good to go. As always with a new device, there was a firmware update waiting, so do ensure you get these done to get the best possible experience. To link the camera with your smart assistant, open the account menu from the bottom right hand corner and click on Works with Nooie. Choose your smart home assistant and follow the process. When you're done, you can then say things like, Alexa, show me studio test. So, as you've just seen, the setup process is quick and more importantly simple, and the app itself is also very simple and easy to navigate. It's uncluttered, which means you get to the core of things quickly and easily, and everything seems to load without delay. It had no issues connecting to my 2.4 and 5 GHz network, and the video quality is very clear and crisp. And although I normally love a bit of contrast myself, maybe this has a little too much. The camera feed, however, loads very quickly, and the image shown has very little lag. The sound quality from the onboard speaker is clear and more than loud enough.
This is a test of the microphone. When I was there, it sounded pretty good.
So with such a loudspeaker, it doesn't make sense to me why this wouldn't have a siren option for when motion is detected, unless we go back to their marketing material. Maybe this isn't a security camera after all, and is, as they state, a monitor for baby or pet. What I have found only from using the app, which is sadly disappointing, is that the AI features for human, package, vehicle, pet and face detection are all behind a paywall. Now, whilst I understand this is probably because the camera is not smart enough to do it on device and thus needs to be processed in the cloud, this will set you back 115 Great British pounds per year. But again, this is confusing to me because these aren't features that you would expect to pay for from a baby monitor. Sadly, the motion tracking was a little hit or miss. It was slow, and if I moved too far left or right towards the camera, it would lose me. Moving back and forth was fine, it had me locked, but when bending down, it would lose me again, and sadly, it didn't seem to be able to vertically track at all. With regards to the baby and sound detection, it worked as expected, taking around 20 seconds to alert me that a baby was crying. I tested this a few times, and although I would always get a sound alert, at times it couldn't tell me if it was a baby crying. So if you are planning on using this purely as a baby monitor, I would imagine that would be a rather important aspect. So is this worth the £59.99 Great British pounds price tag? I mean, would I personally spend my own hard-earned cash on this? Whilst I love the colour and the design of the product, to me it seems to be confused between whether it is a baby/pet monitor or whether it's a security camera, as the marketing suggests one, whilst the feature set suggests another. Whilst the likes of the SwitchBot PTZ exist for 30 quid and the Eufy P24 for 50 quid, both of which, in my opinion, outperform this in function, I would have to say no, personally, I wouldn't spend my dosh. However, if you favour form over function, which some people do, and there is nothing wrong with that, then the answer would be yes, because it does look awesome. I mean, it has won design awards. So I guess really, the choice is yours.
The choice is yours.
Thank you again to Nooie for sending me this to have a play with. If you have any questions about it, or anything else for that matter, then please do let me know in the comments box down below. And whilst you're down there,
That's what she said.
please do consider liking the video, even if you didn't. Subscribing if you aren't already, and hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos, because, very important, it helps me get sent more free stuff like this to play with. So yeah, thanks, and thank you for watching. Goodbye, internet.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring the rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought what it